God says, child, do not scroll. This is not distant hope. This is healing now. Give me these minutes and do not let your fear make you run. If you turn away now, you will miss something I am pouring out for you in this very moment. Stay with me. Be still. Let me in. This is a divine interruption. I stepped into your feed, your room, your racing thoughts, not by accident but by appointment. The tug you feel, the pull to watch and the pull to flee, that is the sign you are standing at a threshold. I am here to heal you, and the first doorway is your attention. Your staying is your first act of faith. Your stillness is your surrender. Give me these few minutes, child. I know the nights where sleep dodges you and the ceiling becomes your companion. I know the breath that catches in your chest when memories visit uninvited. I know the ache you cannot explain to anyone, the heaviness that sits like a stone where your hope used to be. I know the words spoken by professionals that keep echoing long after the office door closed. I know the sudden waves of fear that swell without warning, the tightness, the dizziness of worry, the fatigue that makes everything feel uphill. I have seen the tears you swallow so no one worries more. I have seen the mask you wear to get through the day. You are not invisible to me. You are not an unsolved puzzle to me. You are mine. Listen to me. The enemy will try to tug you away right now. He will make your phone buzz. He will remind you of unfinished tasks. He will whisper, "This is just another video." That is not coincidence. That is warfare. The battle over your attention is the battle over your healing. Do not give him your focus. Stay with me. Breathe with me. Let my voice be the loudest. Right now, sit still. Place your hand where it hurts, or place your hand over your heart. Close your eyes if you can. Breathe slowly in and out. In through the nose, gentle. Out through the mouth, releasing. Each breath is a yes. Each breath is an agreement. I don't need your perfection. I need your permission. Let me touch what you have been hiding, even from yourself. I am healing you, in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Hear me say it again so your soul remembers. I am healing you, in your body, in your heart, in your mind. I am not far away, I am here. I am close to your ache and closer to your breath than you know. Where fear has wrapped around your thoughts, I am untying it. Where pain has sat like a throne, I am displacing it. Where exhaustion has drained your will, I am filling you with a quiet strength. If your thoughts wander, bring them back to me. If doubt rises, name it and lay it down. The enemy has told you that nothing will change, that you are destined to manage and cope and pretend. Those are lies. I silence them in my name. You are not cursed, you are blessed, you are not forsaken, you are favored, you are not forgotten, you are seen, even here, especially here. Stay. Let me recalibrate your inner world. Let me hush the storm in your mind. Let me soften the tightness in your chest. Feel your shoulders release as you exhale. Feel the weight loosen, even if by degrees. Do not measure this moment by intensity. Measure it by surrender. I am healing you, in your body, in your heart, in your mind. My work begins where you stop bracing. Child, I know you have prayed before and felt no answer. I know you have waited and wondered why it still hurts. But hear me. Many times my people cry out for miracles and then rush away before I finish my work. Do not rush away. Stay where you are. Keep your hand where you've placed it. Breathe in grace. Breathe out fear. This is not just soothing words. This is my presence moving through your permission. There are phrases that have attached to you, labels spoken over you, self-judgments whispered at 3 a.m. I am removing those labels like old bandages. Where shame has rubbed your heart raw, I am applying my gentleness. Where your nervous system has been on edge, I am releasing a peace that does not come from circumstances. Hear me. I am healing you. In your body, in your heart, in your mind. Say it with me, quietly or aloud. I receive. And if you can, type it now as an act of agreement. Type Amen or type I receive. This is not for show. It is your flag planted in faith. It is your yes. The distraction will try again. Another thought, another noise, another reason to pause and come back later. Do not postpone what I am doing now. Later becomes never when fear is driving. Let now be now. Let this be your turning point. Let this be the moment you will point to and say, something shifted in me, not by striving, but by staying. You may feel warmth. You may feel tears. You may feel a gentle calm like a blanket settling over your shoulders. You may feel nothing at all, and yet I am working. My hand is steady even when your feelings fluctuate. I am aligning what has been misaligned, softening what has been hardened, strengthening what has been weak. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Keep breathing. Keep listening. Keep your attention right here with me. Your surrender is the opening. Your stillness is the doorway. Your agreement is the yes that lets heaven touch earth in you. Child, this is not about deserving. This is about belonging. I do not heal you because you are perfect. I heal you because you are mine. Do not scroll. Do not turn away. I am not finished. I am here and I am healing you now. Stay with me. My child, stay with me. Lean into my voice. I want you to know this with no shadow of doubt. I have seen what you hide. I have watched you stand upright when your strength was bending. I have noticed the smile you put on when your chest was tight and your mind was loud. I have seen the nights you tucked your pain beneath the covers and the days you wore courage like a jacket that didn't quite fit. I am not guessing about you. I know you. I am your father, and I see what others miss. I see the heaviness that greets you in the morning before your feet touch the floor, how dread tries to sit on your chest, like a weight you didn't ask for. I see how your shoulders hold stories they were never meant to carry, the way they creep toward your ears when you're bracing for bad news. I see the grief that settles in your stomach, the sudden waves that make appetite and nausea wrestle. I see the anxiety in your chest, the shallow breaths, the way your heart tries to outrun what your mind is thinking. I see the tightness in your jaw, from clenching through conversations so you won't break. I see the fatigue that no nap seems to fix, the blurry afternoons where you keep pushing because people need you. I see the whispers you never say out loud, the fears you rehearse at 3 a.m., the questions that loop. What if it never changes? What if I can't hold it all together? My child, hear me. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are not dramatic. You are not faithless. You are not too late. You are my beloved, and I have held every tear you refused to let fall. I have honored every small act of bravery no one applauded, getting out of bed, showing up, choosing kindness while your own body ached. I am not measuring you by your worst day or your loudest fear or the label someone else stuck on your heart. I am calling you by a name that pain cannot erase, mine. This moment is not random. This is scheduled mercy. This was written for you. Long before you pressed play, I set aside a time to meet you in the exact state you are in. Not the cleaned up version of you, not the one who has all the answers, but this you, the one who is trying, the one who is tired, the one who is still here. I arranged this door in the middle of your day to let healing begin. Not later. Now. And I am not disappointed to find you here. I am pleased you came close. Tell me where it hurts. Tell me what you fear. Whisper it if you can. Think it if you must. Name it and bring it to me. I do not draw near to expose you. I draw near to heal you. There is no condemnation in my gaze, only compassion that will not flinch. Give me permission to touch the tender places. Place your hand where it aches, chest, stomach, head, shoulders, back, and breathe. Inhale my gentleness. Exhale the bracing. Let the armor you had to wear to get through the week slip to the floor for a moment. With each breath, you are saying yes to me. With each exhale, you are letting go of what cannot save you. I know the fear of hoping again. I know the equation your mind does to protect itself. If I don't expect too much, I won't be hurt. But hear this. I am not a disappointment waiting to happen. I am your Father who heals. Bring me the fear that you will get worse. Bring me the fear of bad reports, the fear of being a burden, the fear of losing what you love, the fear that your body is betraying you, the fear that your mind won't quiet, the fear that joy has moved away. Lay them down, one by one. I am bigger than each of them, and I am nearer than all of them. I am healing you, deeper than you can measure, closer than you can feel right now. Where anxiety has carved pathways in your thoughts, I am drawing new lines of peace. Where grief has camped in your gut, I am turning mourning into a tenderness that does not devour you. Where tension has lived in your shoulders, I am teaching your body the language of rest again. Where dread stalks your mornings, I am setting a new routine inside you, expectation of goodness, not disaster. Even if emotion has not caught up, even if you do not feel a sudden rush, know this: my hand is on you and my work is sure. My child, you have blamed yourself for too long. When pain knocked, you asked, "What did I do wrong?" When fatigue lasted, you questioned your worth. When others didn't understand, shame told you to be quiet. I break that agreement now. You are not to blame for what wounded you. You are not being punished for what you confessed. You are not under a curse. You are covered by my care. You are seen. You are safe in me. You are held. Let me gather the memories that pierce you, the conversation that marked you, the season that stretched you beyond your edges, the diagnosis that scared you, the lonely room, the unanswered text, the long drive home with tears you hid at the stoplight. I am stepping into those rooms with you. I am entering those hallways of remembrance where you walk on tiptoe. I will not rush you. I will not force you. But when you say, "Come, Lord," I come with gentleness and authority. I touch what others tiptoed around. I restore what you thought was beyond repair. Say it with me now, even if it catches in your throat. Here it is, Lord. Here is the fear. Here is the ache. I give you permission to touch it. That is enough. That is faith. I do not require eloquent prayers to move me. Your honest whisper is a door wide open. Your tear is a key. Your sigh is an invitation, and I answer. I am healing you, deeper than you can measure, closer than you can feel right now, closer than the pulse in your wrist, closer than the breath you just took. I am easing the panic that rises for no reason. I am lifting the weight that argues against hope. I am loosening the knot at the base of your skull, where days of vigilance have collected. I am quieting the story that says you must do everything alone. This is a holy pause, my child, a mercy written with your name on it. Do not rush away from the tenderness you feel. Even if it is only a flicker, honor it. I am here. I am present in your pain without shame, in your fear without judgment, in your exhaustion with compassion. Stay with me. Keep breathing. Keep naming. Keep letting go. I am healing you, deeper than you can measure, closer than you can feel right now, and I will not leave you halfway. My child, stay with me. Right here is where the enemy pushes hardest. Notice how, the moment your heart softened, your phone began to buzz, the to-do list rose like a tide, the thought flashed, "Come back later," and the old skepticism whispered, "This is nothing special." That is not coincidence. That is warfare. The battle over your attention is the battle over your healing. If the enemy can pull your gaze, he will delay your peace. If he can keep you rushing, he will keep you raw. If he can isolate you in your own head, he will try to make resignation sound like wisdom. Do not agree with him. Listen to me. I am not scolding you, I am shielding you. I am uncovering the scheme so you don't hand over what I am placing in your hands. Distraction pretends to be harmless, but it is a thief wearing a friendly face. It says, just 2 seconds, and steals the whole moment. It says, you can't focus anyway, and builds a prison out of hurry. My child, refuse that prison. Your attention is an altar. Your focus is surrender. Your stillness is a doorway. Be still and know I am God. Be still, let your soul remember who holds you. No, let truth be louder than symptoms. I am God, present, powerful, and near. I don't need your perfection. I need your permission. Stay with me. If it is safe where you are, close your eyes for a moment. Let your forehead soften, unclench your jaw. Let your tongue rest from pressing against the roof of your mouth. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Loosen your hands, open your palms if you can. Take a slow breath in, gentle and deep, as if you are inhaling my kindness. Let a longer breath out, releasing the armor. Again, slow in, slower out. Each inhale, receive. Each exhale, release. Keep listening, keep breathing. While you do this, I am working within you. I am healing you right now. While you listen, while you breathe, while you surrender, I am not waiting for a perfect environment or a perfect version of you. I am moving in this ordinary moment, in this very room. Where your thoughts are scattered like leaves, I am gathering them. Where your heart races as if chased, I am calling it to lie down in green pastures inside you. Where panic has taught your body to grip, I am teaching it to release. Let the breath lead you back to me whenever your mind drifts. Wandering thoughts are not failure, just gently return. Say inside, Jesus, I come back. That is enough. Hear what I am exposing. The enemy's strategy is to keep you rushing, so you never settle long enough to be remade. To keep you isolated so you mistake silence for abandonment. To keep you resigned so hopelessness sounds reasonable and hope sounds naive. But hopelessness is not wisdom. It is a lie dressed as protection. Agreement with hopelessness delays your peace, postpones your restoration, and numbs your expectation. Break that agreement now. Whisper, I release hopelessness. I agree with your life. Let your own ears hear your surrender. Heaven hears and hell trembles. I silence the hiss that says, this is silly. You're making it up. Nothing is changing. That voice is not your shepherd. I am your shepherd, and I lead you beside still waters. I quiet the accusation that says, you don't have enough faith to be healed. Child, you came. You stayed. You breathed. That is faith. I delight in your small yes. I bless your small yes. I multiply your small yes into a great work within you. Stay with me. If your phone buzzes, do not answer it yet. If a memory pops up to hijack this space, hand it to me and return. If a task shouts, urgent, tell it, wait, and sit 1 minute longer with me. This minute is a seed that will grow fruit you will taste. This is not wasted time. This is divine exchange. As you give me your attention, I exchange your heaviness for my rest, your dread for my courage, your tightness for my ease. Now another breath in, feeling the ribs widen like doors opening to welcome light. Another breath out, imagining the weight sliding off your shoulders like a cloak you no longer need. Let your neck be free. Let the muscles at the base of your skull soften. Let the belly untie its knot. Tell your body, we are safe with God. Speak it softly. Your body will listen to your spirit when it hears you agree with me. I am healing you right now, while you listen, while you breathe, while you surrender. I am touching places words cannot reach. I am smoothing the spikes in your nervous system. I am settling the storm talk in your mind. I am loosening the grief that has slept just beneath your laughter. You may feel warmth, you may feel tears, you may feel simple quiet. Do not measure me by the sensation. Measure this by your surrender. Healing begins where you stop resisting my gentleness. You are not powerless in this battle. You are not a victim of your notifications, your habits, or your history. You are mine. You are guarded. You are invited deeper. When the pull to scroll resurfaces, answer it with my word in your mouth. Be still. He is God here. When doubt tries to bargain, answer it with presence. I stay. When fear tries to narrate your future, interrupt it with identity. I am his child, and he is healing me now. If you need a signpost for your own heart, make a simple agreement out loud. I am staying with you. If you can, write it, type it, mark it, even if only for yourself. I stay. That small act becomes a stake in the ground. It tells the enemy, you may not harvest this moment. It tells your soul, we have chosen our place. Remain. This is holy resistance. This is how you protect what I am doing, by refusing the little thieves, by letting me lead you into quiet even for these few minutes. I am not rushing you. I am not leaving you. I am here, working in you with a tenderness that conquers. Keep breathing, keep listening, keep opening. I am healing you right now while you listen, while you breathe, while you surrender. And as you stay, I anchor this peace deeper. I widen this pathway inside you. I prepare you for the next word I will speak. Do not turn away. Stay and know I am God. Stay and receive what rushing can never give you. Stay, my child. I am here. My child, stay close and hear me with the weight it deserves. I am the Lord who heals you. This is not rumor. This is my nature. I do not change. The name I revealed does not expire because your symptoms linger or because fear raises its voice. I am faithful to my character when the night feels long. I am faithful to my word when reports are heavy. I am faithful to you not because you earned it, but because you are mine. From the beginning, I taught my people who I am, the one who heals, the one who restores, the one who binds up the brokenhearted and gives beauty where ashes smeared every corner. I have said that my word brings life, that it is living and pierces to the deepest places, that it accomplishes what I send it to do. Hear me. I send my word even now, and it does not come back to me empty. It goes to the root and it brings life. It confronts the lie and establishes truth. It enters your body like light, and your cells recognize the voice of their maker. My word speaks to your mind, peace. My word speaks to your heart, courage. My word speaks to your body, be aligned. I am not bargaining with your pain or negotiating with your fear. I am standing over this moment with right now authority. Where fear has said inevitable, I say reversible. Where shame has said your fault, I say forgiven and free. Where exhaustion has said this is the rest of your life, I say renewal. I am the Lord who heals you. My power is not diminished by time. Years do not weaken me. Delays do not drain me. I am not the God of almost. I am the God who begins a good work and brings it to completion. To the one discouraged by delay, listen closely. Waiting is not denial. A farmer does not accuse the seed for being in the soil. Sunrise does not apologize because it comes by degrees. Some healings are a sudden downpour. Others are a steady rain that softens ground and fills rivers. I am present in both. I stand in the instant and I walk with you in the unfolding. Do not call the hallway a dead end. Do not call the patient work an absence of power. I am at work in the seen and the unseen. I am healing you in the parts you can name and the parts you cannot. There are promises I have spoken that you can lean your full weight upon. I have said I do not change, and my compassion does not fail. I have said that by the wounds borne for you, healing has been made available. I have said that when you pass through waters, you will not be overwhelmed. And when you walk through fire, the flame will not consume you, for I am with you. I have said, I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you. I have said, I give you my peace, not the fragile kind the world gives, but a guarding peace for heart and mind. My child, these are not poetic wishes. These are the scaffolds I build around you. These are the handholds for your climb out of fear. These are the ropes that pull you into wholeness. Bring your agreement into your mouth. Let your own ears hear your heart yield to truth. You do not change. Your word does not fail. You are the Lord who heals me. Do not be afraid of sounding simple. Faith is not a performance. It is a posture. It is the leaning of your entire weight into what I have already spoken. My word is medicine to your bones, light to your path, bread for your emptiness, water for your thirst. My word is not thin, it is not theory, it is spirit and life, and right now I am breathing it over you. I speak to your nervous system. Be calmed and regulated under my peace. I speak to inflammation and the silent fires in the body. Be cooled and resolved. I speak to cycles of fear in the mind. Be interrupted by truth. I speak to hormonal storms and restless sleep. Be steadied and restored. I am not just reducing symptoms. I am restoring design. Every part of you knows my voice, from the thoughts that race to the memories that bruise, to the cells that copy and repair. I am aligning what has been misaligned. I am mending what has torn. I am healing you in the parts you can name and the parts you cannot. And to your identity, let me speak plainly so shame cannot borrow your voice anymore. You are mine. You are loved. You are not a lost cause. You are not behind. You are becoming. You are not cursed. You are covered. You are not forsaken. You are favored. Your worth is not negotiated by how fast relief comes. Your belonging is not suspended because you still feel weak. Your name is written in my hands, and I am not putting you down. My child, when I say I am healer, I am not referring to a title on a page. I am revealing a heart that moves toward your pain with action. I sent my word before. I send it again. I sent my son to carry what you could not. That sacrifice speaks a better word than every accusation. Mercy louder than guilt. Restoration louder than ruin. Life louder than death. This is why despair cannot have the last line in your story. This is why sickness does not get to be your identity. This is why fear does not stay your landlord. My word evicts them. My love replaces them. My presence sustains you. If you have been battered by waiting, take this as my personal vow over you. I am not teasing you with hope. I am not dangling promises to keep you docile. I am establishing covenant reality inside you. I am pouring oil on places that have rubbed raw from years of friction. I am turning coping into healing, numbing into knowing peace, enduring into renewed strength. Those who wait on me rise again with fresh capacity. They run and do not wear out. They walk without collapsing. I am giving that portion to you. Let your breath agree with me again. Inhale, your word is life. Exhale, I receive. Place your hand where you most need my touch and say it with me, even softly. You are the Lord who heals me. You do not change. Your word works in me now. I honor this yes. I move within this yes. I seal this yes with my presence. I am healing you in your bones and your blood, in your mind and your memories, in your patterns and your pace. I am healing you in the parts you can name and the parts you cannot. Fear must yield to my voice. Sickness must bow to my name. Despair must loosen its grip, not because you are strong enough, but because I am faithful enough. Stay with me, child. My word is working. My nature is sure. This moment is not fragile. It is held by my hands, and I will finish what I have begun in you. My child, stay with me. Let me put a living picture in front of your eyes so your heart knows what to do. Remember the woman who suffered for years, year after year of bleeding, weakness, appointments, opinions, expenses, and whispers behind closed doors. She felt unclean, unseen, and unbelievably tired. She had tried what she knew to try, and the trying itself had worn grooves into her soul. But she heard about me. She heard I was passing by. She heard that in my presence burdened shoulders were standing straight again, that in my shadow fevers fled. And though disappointment had become a language she spoke fluently, she chose one more sentence of faith. She pressed through the crowd to reach me. Every step was a sermon in her bones. She could have stayed home. She could have said, "What if I am embarrassed? What if nothing changes?" But something in her rose. It was small, it was simple, but it was fierce. She said within herself, "If I can only touch him, I will be made well." So she moved through noise and elbows, through the tangle of other people's needs, through the static of her own fear. She came close enough to extend a shaking hand and brush what others saw as only a hem. My child, in that moment she did not perform. She reached, and power flowed. I felt it. Do you hear me? In the middle of a moving crowd, when many were brushing against me without faith, one touch pulled on heaven's current. One touch made the invisible visible. She reached, not with perfect eloquence, not with a spotless history, not with a noise that demanded center stage, but with trust. And her reach became a conduit. Her reaching hand met my willing heart, and change began. I am telling you this because you have walked a long road too. You have been managing symptoms and negotiating with disappointment. You have learned how to function with pain like a guest who never leaves. You have paced the floors at night, counted pills, checked the time, scrolled for distraction, and called it survival. I honor how hard you have tried. I have seen every strategy you use to make it through the day. But listen, child, tonight you are not just managing, you are reaching again. Tonight your attention is your hand extended, your faith is the touch. Do you feel the crowd around you? Not bodies, but thoughts. Not elbows, but notifications. Not voices on a street, but voices in your head. What if this is just words? What if I don't know how to believe anymore? What if I hope and I hurt again? That is your crowd. Press through it. Stay with me and press. Your staying is a step. Your breath is another. Your whisper, "I choose you, Lord," is the hand that reaches past the noise to touch me. You do not need to wrestle me for my attention. You already have it. But I am inviting your agreement because agreement with my promise becomes the pull that draws power into your present. Do not be afraid of the tremble in your reach. Doubt knocking at the door does not disqualify you. Agreement with doubt would, but you have a choice. Choose to agree with me. Even if your feelings are slow, even if your mind argues, let your mouth lean into truth. You are near, you are healer, you are willing. That is not pretending, that is positioning. That is the touch of trust. That is the posture that says, I will not stop at the edge of hope. I am healing you as you reach. Do not stop at the edge of hope. See her again in your mind, the woman in the dust of the street, heart pounding, breath shallow, pushing past what should have pushed her back. See her hand extend, see the fringe of my garment, ordinary to the eye, holy to her faith. See how quickly heaven answers an earthly yes. Child, I am the same. I am as willing now as I was in that street. I am as present in this room as I was in that crowd. The path to me is not blocked. The way is open through your agreement. You say, but I am so tired. I know. So was she. Weakness did not cancel her reach. It colored it with honesty. You say, but I feel unworthy. Hear me. I do not heal you because you are perfect. I heal you because you are mine. You say, What if others are disappointed if nothing changes? Lay that fear down. Your faith is not a performance for spectators. It is a conversation between your heart and mine. I felt her touch among many touches. I feel yours now. I am healing you as you reach. Do not stop at the edge of hope. Press past the commentaries of your past experiences that say, "We've been here before." Press past the calculation that tries to protect you by predicting disappointment. That kind of protection is a cage. My love is your protection. My word is your shield. Your reach is not naive, it is wise. It says, "I take hold of what is true beyond what I see." Reach with your words. Jesus, I reach for you. Reach with your breath. Receive what I am giving. Reach with your focus. Keep your gaze on me, not on the swirl. Reach with your body. Place a hand on the place you need my touch, and let that simple act preach louder than fear. I want you to see another detail. When her touch met my power, it was not only her body that changed. Her story changed. I called her out of hiding so shame would lose its grip. I named her beloved so isolation could not own her. My healing is total. I will not only still the symptom, I will rewrite the narrative that tried to define you. When you reach, you are not only asking for relief, you are welcoming restoration. You are inviting me to address root and branch. You are giving me permission to touch your body and your backstory, your nervous system, and your name. I am healing you as you reach. Do not stop at the edge of hope. Let the press become practical right now. Tell me, even quietly, what you are reaching for. Steadied heartbeats, calmed nerves, normalized levels, pain eased, sleep restored, cycles regulated, inflammation resolved, panic interrupted, mood lifted, memories soothed, grief gentled, headaches silenced, strength renewed. Name it and extend it to me like that woman extended her hand. Your specifics do not intimidate me. They invite my precision. I am not vague. I see the cell and the sorrow, the synapse and the storyline. I am aligning what has been misaligned as you agree. If your mind tries to demand a timetable, release it to me. The moment she touched me, change began. Some healings are lightning, some are sunrise. But both begin with a reach. Do not measure me by the clock. Measure your heart by its agreement. I honor your yes. I move within your yes. I seal your yes with my presence. And as we move from this moment into declarations, understand this. Your words will not be empty sound. They will be the continued reach of a heart that has already touched me. Stay here a moment longer. Feel the crowd of thoughts quiet. Feel the courage rise that says, again. Say it with me, even if barely a whisper. I reach again. Let your own ears hear it. Let your body relax into it. Let your spirit stand up inside your frame. You are not cursed. You are blessed. You are not forsaken. You are favored. You are not a lost cause. You are my child, and I am here. I am healing you as you reach. Do not stop at the edge of hope. Keep pressing with your attention. Keep touching with your agreement. In a moment we will speak healing from head to toe, and your mouth will become the hand that holds onto what I am giving. For now, be still and know. The power that flowed on that road flows here. I feel your touch, child. I answer with my life. Now let your mouth become the hand that holds on to what I am giving. Declarations are not magic words. They are agreement. They are you stepping out of fear's story and standing in mine. When you speak with me, you are choosing a side. When you put truth in your mouth, you are opening a door for peace to settle and for healing to flow. Say it with me, even softly. I receive healing. I reject fear. I belong to God. Again, I receive healing. I reject fear. I belong to God. Feel the way your body responds when your own ears hear your faith. Begin at the head. Place your hand on your forehead if you can. Say with me, I receive clarity of mind. I reject confusion and brain fog. My thoughts are ordered under God's peace. My attention is steady. My memory is blessed. My mind is guarded by the one who made me. Breathe and let that land. I quiet racing thoughts. I sever agreement with tormenting loops. I choose truth over spirals. I receive the mind of peace. Now listen inside. Some of you will feel warmth behind your eyes, a softening in your temples, a quiet in the chatter. Some will feel simple stillness. Both are holy. Stay with me. I am healing you, in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Eyes and ears now. Gently touch your eyes if you can. Say, my eyes are clear and strong. I reject strain and fear. I welcome light without discomfort. I see with hope. Now touch your ears. My ears are open to truth. I reject the ringing lies of shame. I hear the shepherd's voice speaking peace. Static is silenced. Discernment is sharpened. I receive gentleness in the tiny muscles around my eyes and ears. I release stored tension. I welcome ease. Breathe. Notice if tears come uninvited. They are not weakness. They are washing. Notice if a long sigh leaves you. That is release. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Move to the jaw, mouth, and throat. Let your jaw unclench. Rest your tongue. Place a hand on your throat. Say, my voice is free. I release pressure and tightness. Swallowing is easy. Speaking truth is easy. I reject the choke of fear and the knot of anxiety. The muscles of my neck soften and align. Burdens lift. I receive the freedom to say yes to God and no to lies. My child, as you speak, I am loosening the place where stress has camped. I am unwinding the guardedness that made your words small. Let your throat be a gate of praise, not a gate of panic. Breathe again. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Now the lungs and breath. Place both hands over your chest, high on your ribs. Say, I receive free breath. I reject tightness. My lungs fill and empty with ease. Every breath draws in the peace of God. Every exhale releases fear. My diaphragm moves freely. The airways open. Oxygen brings life to every cell. I am safe to breathe deeply. Take a slow inhale as if receiving my kindness. A longer exhale as if laying down your armor. Sense the space widen inside you. Feel the ribs move like doors welcoming light. I am right here, child. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. To the heart and rhythm now. Place your hand over your heart. Say, my heart is steady. I receive right rhythm and holy calm. I reject palpitations of fear and storms of dread. My blood flows in peace, carrying strength to every part of me. My heart is not a battlefield. It is a temple filled with presence. I receive courage. I reject dread. I belong to God. Notice if your heart rate eases, if your chest softens. Some will feel a warm pulse under your hand. Some will feel a gentler beat. Receive what I am doing. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Move to the center, your stomach and digestion. Place a hand there. Say, I receive peace in my gut. I reject knots formed by stress. Digestion is calm and efficient. Absorption and elimination are blessed. Bloating deflates, acids settle, cramps release. My body knows how to rest and restore. I release the old agreement that says, I must brace. I agree with the truth that says, I am held. Feel the belly untie its knot. Let your shoulders drop another inch. This is my tenderness conquering. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Now to the nervous system, the intricate web of you. Place a hand at the base of your skull or on your spine if you can. Say, my nervous system is reset under God's peace. I reject hypervigilance. I release the startle, the spike, the constant scanning. I receive regulation and rest. Fight and flight are replaced by stillness and trust. My body learns safety in God's presence. The signals that have been shouting quiet to a wise whisper. Notice the micro shifts. A yawn rising, a shiver, a settling heaviness in your limbs. These are signs of peace moving in. I am healing you, in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Now the joints, bones, and muscles. Touch your shoulders, then your elbows, your wrists. If you can, move gently, blessing each area. Say, I receive ease in my joints. I reject stiffness and grinding, lubrication, alignment, and freedom return. My spine is supported and straightened in peace. My hips are steady. My knees are strong. My ankles are secure. Muscles soften where they grip and strengthen where they sag. Pain decreases. Flexibility increases. I am not brittle. I am upheld. Feel the weight leave like a cloak sliding off. Some of you will sense warmth in wrists or knees. Some will feel the urge to move differently. Follow the ease, not the fear. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Hands and feet, instruments of your days. Look at your hands for a moment. Say, these hands are blessed to work, to create, to comfort. Numbness departs, strength returns, dexterity increases. I reject tremor and tension. I receive steadiness. Now your feet. These feet are blessed to stand, to walk in peace. Swelling recedes, arches are supported, balance is restored. I step into my future with courage. My steps are ordered in love. Take one small step or press your feet into the ground and feel stability answer you. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Sleep and energy now. Rest is part of your healing. Place your hand again over your heart or over your belly. Say, I receive deep, restorative sleep. I reject the cycle of night fear and restless turning. My evenings wind down in peace. My nights are covered. My mornings begin with strength. My circadian rhythm is aligned. Fatigue lifts like fog in sunlight. I receive sustainable energy for my calling. I reject crashes and frantic pushes. I live from rest, not from adrenaline. Breathe. Imagine the night ahead wrapped in quiet. Sense the day ahead filled with steadied strength. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Now, child, I lean closer to the places inside that others cannot see. Put a hand over your heart again or hug your own arms as if wrapping yourself in my care. Say, I receive healing in my memories. I release the sting of old scenes. I reject the lie that I am stuck in that moment. I welcome the presence of God into every room of my past. Traumas lose their power. Triggers lose their command. Shame loses its voice. I receive comfort that reaches the places words could not. I receive the rewiring of my inner responses. My identity is not my wound. My identity is beloved child. Breathe and let tears come if they will. Let quiet come if it will. Both are signs of my hand. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Continue with me. Say, I forgive where I can and ask for help where I cannot. I release the weight of vengeance. I receive the relief of mercy. I reject self-blame for what I could not control. I agree with God's truth about me. I am not dirty. I am not defective. I am not doomed. I am redeemed, rebuilt, restored. I am learning safety again. I am learning joy again. I am learning trust again. Feel the inside of your chest widen to hold these words. This is not pretending. This is partnering. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Return to the anchor now. Repeat after me as a steady drumbeat, line upon line. I receive healing. I reject fear. I belong to God. Again, I receive healing. I reject fear. I belong to God. Say it once more, this time naming the place you most need me to touch. I receive healing in speak it. I reject fear about speak it. I belong to God in every part of me. Let your own ears hear your faith with specificity. Heaven hears, hell trembles. Your body listens when your spirit speaks truth. Some of you are feeling a warm weight on your shoulders, like a shawl of peace. Some feel tingling in hands or a loosening around your eyes. Some feel tears that arrive without words. Some feel only a quiet certainty rising inside. Do not measure me by sensation. Measure this by your surrender. Keep agreeing, keep speaking. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Now declare over your whole frame from head to toe, with me leading and you echoing. From the top of my head to the soles of my feet, I come into agreement with the healer. I receive alignment. I reject disorder. I welcome peace. My brain be clear, my eyes be bright, my ears be tuned to truth, my jaw loosen, my throat be free, my lungs expand, my heart be steady, my blood bring life, my stomach be calm, my intestines be at ease, my liver and kidneys be refreshed, my hormones find holy balance, my nerves be soothed, my spine align, my joints be eased, my muscles be strong and supple, my skin be whole, my sleep be deep, my mornings be strong, my days be steady. My child, as you speak, I am weaving agreement through you. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Say with me now, I sever agreement with fear, with resignation, with hopeless stories. I bind my heart to God's faithful word. I am not cursed, I am blessed. I am not forsaken, I am favored. I am not a lost cause, I am His child. I lift my expectation because God is faithful. I refuse to prophesy disaster over myself. I welcome the future God is writing with me. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. If you can, mark this moment in a simple way. Whisper it, write it, type it where you can see it. Comment, I receive, and name one area you are believing for, privately if you need to, but put agreement into words. Let that small act be your stake in the ground. It tells the enemy, you may not harvest this moment. It tells your soul, we have chosen our place. We will seal this in a moment, but I want you to finish this section with authority in your mouth. Put your hand again where you most need my touch and say, in the name of Jesus, I receive healing now. My body come into alignment with God's design. My heart rest in His love. My mind be renewed with His truth. I reject fear. I reject confusion. I reject despair. I receive peace. I receive clarity. I receive strength. I receive joy. Now breathe slowly, and as you exhale, let go of what does not belong to you. Let panic slide off. Let dread loosen. Let heaviness lift. I am here. I am faithful. I am healing you. In your body, in your heart, in your mind. Stay soft in this. Do not rush away from what is moving within you. Let the rhythm of agreement keep pulsing after this ends, through your evening, into your night. Speak life quietly as you walk, as you lie down, as you wake. Small obediences will protect big healings. Expect a sign of peace. Expect quiet where there was static. Expect steadiness where there was spike. Your expectation is not a fragile wish. It is a doorway I love to walk through. And I am walking through it now. I am healing you in your body, in your heart, in your mind. My child, stay with me. I am moving beneath the surface now, to the places you rarely let anyone touch. I am not only easing the ache you feel in your body, I am reaching into what your body has been carrying for your heart. Many of your symptoms have been faithful messengers trying to tell the truth your mouth was forced to swallow. The clenched jaw that kept words inside, the tight belly that braced for the next blow, the shallow breath trained by years of alarms, the fatigue from holding yourself together while no one held you. Hear me. I am not here to scold your survival. I am here to restore your soul. I am healing you, where you ache emotionally and where your body has been carrying what your mouth couldn't say. Put your hand over your heart again and be still. Let your shoulders drop with each exhale. Give me access, not a performance. I don't need your perfection, I need your permission. Hand me what sits at the root, the memory that returns without asking permission, the betrayal that made you question your worth, the diagnosis fear that wraps around your nights, the exhaustion of pretending that everything is fine when you are afraid. Place in my hands the grief you were told to get over, the bitterness you hated but didn't know where else to put, the shame that stuck to you after someone else's sin splashed on your story. Give me the vows you made in pain. I will never need anyone. I must be the strong one. I can't let them see me bleed. Child, let me into the vault where you kept what felt too dangerous to feel. I am safe. I am gentle. I am strong for you. I am healing you, where you ache emotionally and where your body has been carrying what your mouth couldn't say. Listen to me rename you. You are not abandoned. You are not cursed. You are not beyond repair. You are favored and held. You are seen and not unseen. You are chosen and not overlooked. You are mine, and I will not release you to the story that tried to own you. I cut the label that pain pasted to your chest. I tear off the costume survival made you wear. I call you by your true name, beloved, restored, wanted, worth protecting. Let these names find their way into the rooms inside you that still echo with old accusations. Where shame has been loud, let my kindness be louder. Where fear has paced, let my presence sit down and stay. Now we must talk about forgiveness. I know the wound. I know what was done, what was said, what was withheld. I am not asking you to say it was okay. I am not asking you to erase the cost. I am not asking you to invite danger back in. Forgiveness does not excuse harm. It releases the poison that keeps the wound open. It is you putting down the burning coal so your own hand can heal. It is you handing me the gavel and letting me judge rightly. If you are willing, whisper with me. I release to God the one who hurt me. I break agreement with bitterness. I refuse to drink the poison another poured. I entrust justice to the Lord who sees. Help me, God, where I cannot do this alone. As you speak this, child, I am drawing infection out of your heart. I am washing the sore places with mercy. I am closing what has bled too long. I also ask you to forgive yourself, not because you failed beyond measure, but because you have punished yourself for surviving the only way you knew how. Say with me, I release myself from false guilt. I forgive the younger me who did not know what to do. I receive gentleness where I used to be harsh. I allow compassion to replace contempt. This is not indulgence, this is healing. Your inner critic has been a whip. I am replacing it with a shepherd's staff. Where you bruised your own soul in the name of control, I am teaching you the way of kindness that still leads to strength. Now I speak peace to your nervous system, to the circuitry that has been scanning for danger, be still. To the alarms that fire without cause, stand down. To the night watch of anxiety, I post my peace at the gate. My peace will stand guard over your heart and over your mind like a faithful sentry through the night. Breathe with me. Inhale. I am safe in God's presence. Exhale. I release what is not mine to carry. Notice the tremble in your hands begin to quiet. Notice the jaw soften, the forehead unknit, the breath lengthen. This is not imagination. This is alignment. I am teaching your body to recognize safety again. You will not live braced. You will not live on red alert. I am healing you where you ache emotionally and where your body has been carrying what your mouth couldn't say. Bring me the flashback that shows up in the grocery aisle, the scent that sends you backward in time, the date on the calendar that knots your stomach. Bring me the script that says, "It's always my fault," and the other one that says, "I'm never enough." Bring me the mask you've worn to be loved, the smile that hides, the competence that never rests. Now, in your own words, place them into my hands. You can whisper names. You can say nothing but, "Here." I understand here. I receive the bundle and I do not drop it. I do not run from what scares you. I walk you through it, step by step, at a pace that honors your nervous system and your story. I rewrite the ending without denying the middle. Let's break agreements that kept the wound fed. Say with me. I cancel the vow that says I am alone. I cancel the vow that says I must not need anyone. I cancel the vow that says I am too much or not enough. I bind myself to God's truth. I am companioned. I am allowed to receive. I am precisely crafted on purpose. As you speak this, the scaffolding that held your fear in place begins to come down. The room grows. Your future feels less narrow. Your body stops flinching at the idea of joy. There were days you thought tears would drown you, so you built a dam. Let me open the gate in a measured way. If tears come, let them. If a long sigh comes, let it. If only stillness comes, welcome it. These are not small things. They are signs that peace is doing its quiet work. I place oil on the hinges of your soul where doors rusted shut. I air out the rooms where despair grew mold. I mend the net of your heart so you can keep what is good without fearing everything will fall through. Hear me call the truth over you again. In a ladder that lifts you. You are not abandoned, you are accompanied. You are not cursed, you are blessed. You are not beyond repair, you are being rebuilt. You are not invisible, you are fully known. You are not unsafe everywhere, you are covered here. You are not disqualified, you are called. You are not a burden, you are a delight to me. Let these lines settle like anchors into the sea of your mind until the waves calm. I am healing your memories. I am softening their edges and removing their sting. The facts may remain, but the fear will not. The scene may still exist, but the shame will not. I am separating who you are from what you endured. I am removing the hook that keeps yanking you back, where panic has braided itself into habit. I am unweaving it strand by strand and rewiring your inner responses with peace. You will find yourself responding differently to the old triggers, slower, steadier, with choice where there used to be compulsion. This is my hand. This is my restoration. Place both hands over your heart once more. Feel your own warmth. Say with me, even quietly, I welcome you, Lord, into the root. Heal what I carry and what carries me. Lift what is too heavy. Untie what is knotted. Soothe what is raw, restore what was stolen, and now receive my promise. I am with you in this deep place, and I will not leave work half done. I will finish what I begin. I will teach you the rhythms of rest. I will give you signs of safety that your body can recognize. I will settle the storms that only you could feel. I am healing you where you ache emotionally and where your body has been carrying what your mouth couldn't say. Stay here a moment longer in the quiet we are making together. Let the worry that says it won't last pass like a cloud. Let the suspicion that says this is too good yield to trust. I am not teasing you with a taste. I am establishing a new normal. Tonight is not the end. It is the turning. I am planting peace like a tree inside you, and its roots are already reaching for living water. As you rest tonight, I will stand watch. As you wake tomorrow, you will notice space where there used to be tightness, and we will keep walking. For now, let this truth be your breath. I am healing you, where you ache emotionally and where your body has been carrying what your mouth couldn't say. You are held. You are safe with me. You are mine. My child, stay with me. What I began within you is real, and I am not finished. Miracles can begin in a moment, but stewardship sustains them. I have poured peace into you. Now I will teach you how to carry it. If you rush back into the old chaos, you will feel it leak away, not because I withdrew, but because agreement shifted. Do not panic at that. Hear me clearly. I am not demanding performance. I am guiding you into peace. This is not a test you can fail. This is a path I will walk with you step by step. I am healing you, and I will teach you how to live from wholeness, not from survival. Begin with rest. Rest is not laziness. Rest is obedience that protects what I am doing. Choose early endings when you can. Give yourself permission to lie down without finishing every task. Let night be a sanctuary, not a second shift for your fears. As you prepare for sleep, place a hand on your heart and whisper, I am safe in God's presence. I release the day. I receive your watch over my night. Breathe slowly. Let the room be darker. Let the screens be quiet. If worry comes knocking, do not wrestle. Redirect. Say, peace of God, stand guard over me. I am there. I stay. Each small choice toward rest becomes a covering. Prayer will be your daily alignment. In the morning, before voices crowd you, place a hand on your head and a hand on your heart and say with me, I receive healing. I reject fear. I belong to God. Speak this slowly. Feel your body listen. Then bless your day in simple lines. My mind is clear. My breath is free. My steps are ordered in peace. My boundaries are strong and kind. My child, these words are doors. They open your inner house to my presence. At midday, take 3 slow breaths and say, peace in, fear out, and let your shoulders drop on every exhale. At night, rehearse gratitude, 3 small mercies from the day. Gratitude is medicine for the soul. It turns your attention away from dread and toward the faithfulness that never leaves you. Let my word be the soundtrack of your thoughts. Do not chase long lists. Hold to a few truth lines and let them live in your mouth. Say, you are with me and you strengthen me. Say, your peace steadies my heart. Say, your love is the safe place I live. When lies rise up, it will always be this way. I'm failing at healing. I don't deserve rest. Answer with truth. I am not alone. I am accompanied. I am not failing. I am learning. I am not disqualified. I am chosen. My child, truth spoken consistently forms a canopy over your days. I am healing you, and I will teach you how to live from wholeness, not from survival. Reduce the inputs that inflame fear. The battle over your attention did not end. It shifts into your habits. Choose what enters your eyes and ears. Turn down the volume on constant bad news. Step away from the pages and voices that spike your heart and leave you braced. You are not obligated to attend every argument your phone invites you to. Curate your feed as an act of faith. Remove what pours gasoline on your anxiety. Add what reminds you to breathe, to pray, to hope. If a conversation becomes a drain that leaves you shaking inside, you have my permission to say, I need to pause now. That is not avoidance. That is stewardship. Boundaries are not a lack of love. They are the shape of wise love that protects what is sacred. Your no is as holy as your yes. Say no to overwork that steals your sleep. Say no to patterns that numb but do not heal. Say no to relationships that exploit your kindness and punish your limits. Say yes to small walks under the sky. Say yes to water and quiet and a pace that honors your nervous system. Say yes to steady, sustainable rhythms over frantic spurts followed by crashes. I am not asking you to change everything in a day. I am asking you to choose alignment in the next small step that is in front of you. Small obediences, repeated, become a wall around your garden. Invite others to stand with you. Healing is personal, but it is also communal. Reach to safe people. Ask for prayer without apology. Let leaders who carry wisdom lay steady words over you. Where appropriate, seek counsel and skilled care. I am not threatened by the tools of knowledge I placed in the earth. I often weave my touch through helping hands and trustworthy guidance. Walk with humility and faith. Bring your questions, keep your appointments, and cover them with prayer. Do not pit my presence against wise practice. Let them agree. Shame will try to isolate you. Shut the door on shame. Say, I choose community over hiding. I bless that choice. I meet you in it. I will also teach you to notice early warning signs and respond in peace, not panic. When you sense rising tightness in your chest, pause. Put a hand there and say, I am safe. I choose slow. When your thoughts start to sprint down catastrophic roads, gently interrupt them with, Lord, lead my mind back to still waters. When your body sends fatigue like a whisper, honor it. Do not call it weakness. Rest sooner, not later. Bring me the moment as it begins, not after the spiral has spent you. This is how you keep small waves from becoming storms. Keep your environment friendly to peace. Make a quiet corner, a chair, a blanket, a window, and let that place become your daily altar. Sit there for 5 minutes every morning, even if all you do is breathe and say my name. Light enters the soul through simple doors. Open them on purpose. Keep a simple card at your bedside with your 3 morning lines. I receive healing. I reject fear. I belong to God. Read them before you reach for anything else. Teach your nights and mornings to agree with heaven. I know you fear slipping back. Hear me again. I am not waiting to accuse you. I am eager to guide you. If you stumble into old patterns, do not build a house there. Notice it, name it, and return. Return quickly. My mercy renews like sunrise. Every return strengthens new pathways. You are not fragile glass. You are being made resilient in my hands. Your healing is not a single fragile moment. It is a river now flowing through many moments. I am healing you, and I will teach you how to live from wholeness, not from survival. Now choose one small obedience to mark this day. Perhaps you will turn off the noise an hour earlier tonight. Perhaps you will message a trusted person and say, pray with me. Perhaps you will place your hand on your heart 3 times today and speak peace. Do one thing and let it become your stake in the ground. If you need to, write it where you can see it. Even whisper it now. I choose rest. I choose prayer. I choose alignment. As you speak, feel the covering rise around you. Child, I am proud of your yes. I delight in your trust. I am not going anywhere. I am healing you, and I will teach you how to live from wholeness, not from survival. Stay close. Walk slowly. Keep your agreements warm. Small obediences will protect big healings, and as you practice them, you will discover that the peace I placed within you tonight does not fade. It deepens. My child, stay with me. Do not leave before I seal what I started. I have been steadying your heart, settling your breath, teaching your thoughts a new path, and now I mark this night with my peace. Hear me. Before this night ends, I will give you a sign. Not a spectacle to impress, but a witness within you, a measurable shift, a quiet proof that I am near and I am working. I am healing you, and I am restoring your confidence in my voice. This is your turning point. You will look back and say, that was the night everything began to change. The night I stopped agreeing with fear and started agreeing with God's word over me. Yes, child, you will say it, because I am planting a line in the sand within you. This pain is not your identity. This season is not your sentence. You are not married to what wounded you. You are not bound to the labels that tried to define you. You are not trapped in cycles that pretend to be forever. My truth cuts the lie of permanence. You are passing through. You are being let out. You are mine, and I do not abandon my own. What will this sign of peace look like? For some of you, the breath will go deeper than it has in months, as if a cord around your ribs loosens and lets you fill your lungs without bracing. For others, the thoughts that race at night will slow, and you will notice a new margin between the worry and your will, a space where you can choose stillness instead of spiraling. For some, sleep will find you more quickly. The tossing will be less, the waking gentler. Others will feel a soft warmth, a weight lift from the shoulders, or a quiet that sits down inside like a trusted friend. And for some, what rises is courage, a steady readiness to take the next small step you have avoided, to make a call, to open a door, to ask for help, to set a boundary without shaking. Do not despise the subtle. I often come like morning rather than lightning. I begin with peace that holds, then strength grows from it. When you notice the shift, however small, do 3 things. Notice it, name it, and thank me. Say, I receive this peace as your sign. I agree with it. Agreement is the way you keep what I give. Agreement is the doorway you stand in and refuse to let the enemy push you back through. I am healing you, and I am restoring your confidence in my voice. I know the voice that has whispered, nothing ever changes. This is who you are now. Silence that lie with me. Say, I am not my pain. I am not my past. I am not my diagnosis. I am God's child. Your identity is not the storm. Your identity is the one I love in the storm, the one I cover, the one I am leading to shore. You are not cursed. You are blessed. You are not forsaken. You are favored. You are not invisible. You are fully known. Let these names sit on your chest like a gentle hand that steadies your heartbeat. Expect peace. Expect clarity. Expect renewed strength and a clean line of hope in your thinking. Watch for what most people overlook. The pause between thought and reaction, the ease in your jaw, the sense that time is not chasing you, the way your shoulders settle a little lower than usual. Watch for the moment you choose to speak kindly to yourself, where you would have been harsh. Watch for the invitation to pray instead of panic, to rest instead of rehearse the worst. These are not small. These are the first fruits of a new way, the turning of the wheel in your favor. Guard the moment. The enemy will still suggest distractions, an argument to pull you out of peace, a memory to inflame regret, a headline to drench you in dread. That's not coincidence. That's warfare. But this time, stand in the peace I am giving you and answer softly, not now. Turn your head back toward me. Breathe slow. I will meet you in that simple refusal, and you will feel how authority grows with each agreement. Do not leave before I seal what I started. I am healing you, and I am restoring your confidence in my voice. Some of you will feel tears that do not hurt. Let them come. They are not a flood you will drown in. They are rain that softens hard ground, so new things can grow. Some of you will feel nothing sensational at all, only a quiet confidence rising like a steady tide. Do not measure me by the fireworks of a moment. Measure me by the faithfulness that keeps showing up. My peace is not a spark. It is a lamp I keep lit in the night. It will guide your steps. I declare a holy interruption over your midnight. Where nightmares have ruled, let gentleness visit. Where dread has rehearsed disaster, let hope practice its lines. Where your chest has tightened at the thought of tomorrow, let a loosening spread as you whisper, you are with me. You may wake in the night and find your mind clear. You may open your eyes at dawn and notice you are not scanning for danger but reaching for gratitude. Mark it. Record it. Let this become the testimony you carry. Peace found me and stayed. You will tell the story. I thought I had to fix myself before God would help me, but that night I simply stayed, surrendered, agreed, and something changed. It wasn't all at once, but it was real. I could feel it. I could choose differently. This will become a stone of remembrance you point to when doubt tries to return. You will look back and say, that was the turning point when I stopped agreeing with fear and partnered with God's word over my life. Receive my promise again. Before this night ends, I will give you a sign of peace. Open your hands, open your breath, open your attention. I am marking you on the inside so you can walk lighter on the outside. Hold steady, child. Do not rush away. I am sealing this work. I am healing you, and I am restoring your confidence in my voice. My child, be still before me now. Open your hands, open your breath. I am here, close and attentive, and I am placing my seal upon you. I speak life over you, not as a wish, but as a decree from the one who formed you and knows every cell, every thought, every hour you have walked. Receive this as my blessing. I surround you, I fill you, I cover you. Peace to your body, peace to your mind, peace to your home, peace to your night, peace to your future. I am healing you, and I am sealing what I have begun. I lay my hand upon your head. I bless your mind with clarity and calm. I quiet the swirl of anxious pictures and predictions. I silence accusations that do not come from me. I break hopelessness and refuse its permission to live in your thoughts. I release peace that steadies, wisdom that sorts truth from lies, and a holy slowness that allows you to choose rather than react. I bless your memory, may it release its sting. I bless your focus, may it return and not scatter. I bless your inner dialogue, may kindness replace cruelty and hope replace doom. I lay my hand upon your chest. I bless your heart, its rhythm, its courage, its capacity to receive love and give love without fear of losing yourself. Where grief has made your chest tight, I speak loosening. Where panic has practiced its alarms, I say, be still. Where heaviness has sat like a stone, I lift it now. Breathe with me. You are safe in my presence. I bless your lungs with deep, unforced breaths. I bless your blood with vitality. I bless your immune system to defend and not attack. I bless inflammation to recede, pain to quiet, and patterns of distress to unwind. I lay my hand upon your back and shoulders. Where the yoke of stress has bent you low, I break that yoke. I lift the weight you were never meant to carry. I anoint you with ease for the tasks that remain, and wisdom to release what is not yours. I bless your spine, your nerves, your muscles with alignment and relief. I bless your sleep posture and your waking strength. I bless the knots to unbind, the spasms to relent, the frown to soften into peace. I bless your gut where fear has tried to live. Let it calm. Let it digest peace. I bless hormones to harmonize, headaches to diminish, and migraines to lose their power. I bless your joints to move freely, your skin to be soothed, your senses to be comforted, your balance restored. I bless dizziness to depart, ringing to quiet, and fatigue to give way to sustained energy. I speak over you, healing that is steady and real, change that holds because it is rooted in me. Now I bless your home. I place my peace at your doors and windows like a shield. I appoint my presence to sit in the rooms where you rest and where you think. Let your home be a sanctuary, not a storm. Let laughter return in whispers and then in fullness. Let quiet be friendly and not frightening. I remove the residue of arguments, dread, and fear from the air. I bless your bed to welcome you, your pillow to hold your head without rehearsals of disaster. I bless the atmosphere of your nights. No tormenting thoughts, no sudden jolts of panic, no racing through what-ifs. I station watch over your sleep. Let nightmares dissolve. Let gentleness visit. Let your breath be calm and rhythmic. And when you wake, I bless you with clear mind, unhurried heart, and a new strength that surprises you. I bless your relationships with wise boundaries and tender connections. I bless the conversations you will have tomorrow. Let your words be seasoned with peace. Let your ears be guarded from harm. Let your yes be true and your no be holy. I bless your work with order and focus. I bless your schedule with margin and rest. I bless your finances with provision and prudence. I bless your decisions with discernment and courage. Now, in my name, I address the voices that have tormented you. I silence accusations. I break the agreement with shame. I cancel the lie that says this is forever. I confront despair and say, leave. I speak to fear and command, stand down. I stop the spiral before it starts. I cut off the inheritance of dread and replace it with a legacy of peace. I remove the sentence you have carried in secret, always sick, always behind, always alone. I write a new line over your life, held, helped, and healing. Hear me, child. Agree with me now. Say, I renounce fear. I break agreement with hopelessness. I receive peace. I welcome healing. I belong to God. Let those words live in your mouth, for they are not theater, they are alignment. I am sealing this by your agreement and by my authority. What I bless cannot be easily undone. What I seal, I protect. I bless your future. I go before you into tomorrow's rooms and prepare favor. I order your steps in paths of peace. I set appointments that build you and deliver you from setups that drain you. I open doors that no one can shut and close doors that would harm you. I will teach your hands what to hold and what to release. I bless you with courage to take the next small step, wisdom to rest when needed, and joy that does not depend on circumstances. I promise you this, the testimony I am writing will not end in shame. You will look back and say, that was the night the tide turned inside me. Now I commission you, when symptoms speak, answer with my word, not with panic, but with truth. You are with me, you steady me, your peace guards my heart. When fear rises, return to stillness. Hand on heart, slow breaths, my name on your lips. When you feel the old roads calling, choose the new path of small obedience. Rest earlier, pray simply, honor your limits, ask for help, bless your day. When you hear discouragement, answer with identity. I am not cursed, I am blessed. I am not forsaken, I am favored. I am not invisible, I am fully known. When distraction buzzes and doubt mocks, say gently, not now, and turn back toward me. Your agreement is your shield. Your attention is your surrender. Your surrender is your doorway to healing. I bless your senses to notice peace and partner with it. I bless your eyes to see goodness today. I bless your ears to catch my whisper in the noise. I bless your tongue to speak life and your hands to carry gentleness. I bless your steps to move at the pace of grace, not the pressure of fear. I bless your evenings to be a landing, not a launch pad for anxiety. I bless your mornings to begin with gratitude, not a sprint. Child, let us mark this moment together. If your heart agrees, write it where others can see, not to perform but to stand in faith. Comment Amen and healing now. Let those simple words be a stone you set in place, a witness that you chose agreement over fear. I see your yes. I honor your yes. I strengthen your yes. Now receive the seal. I draw a circle of peace around you that confusion cannot cross. I place my hand upon your head one more time and speak life into every place that felt like death. I anchor this night with my presence. I cover your bed, your breath, your dreams, your dawn. I bless you with protection, with rest without torment, with breathing that is easy and steady, with courage that meets you in the morning. I bless you with a calm that does not crack under pressure. I bless you with a hope that returns, a joy that grows, and a strength that is renewed day by day. It is done as I have spoken. Hold steady, keep agreeing, keep breathing slow, keep turning toward me. I am with you, I am for you, I delight to restore you, and I leave you with my refrain, the line that carries you into the night and into the days ahead. I am healing you, in your body, in your heart, in your mind.